Hi, I'm Larry Watkins with Specsure Property Inspections. I'm here today with our Smart Tips series. It's a collection of presentations designed to help you with some of the more common home repairs and maintenance issues you may be faced with from time to time. Before we begin, please take a moment to read the following important message. Welcome to part 3 of our Fireplaces and Building a Fire presentation. Here we'll discuss how to actually build a fire. There are two methods we'll talk about. The first is the conventional method. The steps to building a conventional fire are fairly simple and straightforward. First, crumple several sheets of newspaper and place them on a grate in the firebox. Second, you want to place 10 to 15 pieces of kindling on top and behind the paper. Kindling is nothing more than finely split, seasoned pieces of wood of smaller size. Spruce and cedar tend to make excellent kindling. Third, place 2 or 3 smaller pieces of seasoned firewood on top of the kindling load before lighting. Fourth, allow for maximum air intake either by leaving the doors open or setting the air intake to fully open. Light the newspaper. Once the kindling has caught fire, add several more smaller pieces of firewood. Try to avoid smothering the fire with this new wood. Placing these new pieces on and behind the burning kindling can help prevent smothering. And then lastly, close the wire mesh, screen, or doors, sit back and enjoy your fire. When the fire is extinguished, leave the damper open to allow exhaust from any burning coals to escape, and close the fireplace doors. The second method of building a fire that we're going to talk about is the top-down fire. If you master it, you will be the envy of your friends, trust me. The top-down method of building a fire actually goes against everything we were taught as a scout, as well as our very sense of logic. Yet, it's been used very successfully for hundreds of years. And essentially, it works like this. You'll put down 3 or 4 full-size pieces of firewood first. First thing in the firebox is your firewood, the largest logs. You're going to place this wood with the ends at the front and the back. And the reason for doing this is it provides for better air circulation. Better air circulation gives you better combustion. Next, you're going to place a layer of coarse kindling on top of this firewood. You're going to follow that up with another layer of finer kindling. And then yet you're going to follow that up with another layer of wood shavings. In lieu of the wood shavings, you can use crumpled up newspaper. In any event, your wood pile should not exceed the height of your firebox opening. Once you have your wood pile complete, light the paper, and believe it or not, the fire builds very progressively, gaining in intensity down through the layers to the biggest logs on the bottom. The advantages to this fire: you have minimal startup smoke, so minimal waste. There's no chance for the fire to collapse on itself since the biggest logs are already on the bottom. There's no need to reopen the doors and add larger pieces of wood once the kindling fire is established. And most importantly, your friends will be impressed. Sit back and enjoy yourself a great fire. Beyond raging flames, what are the signs of a good fire? Well, there are several to suggest you have mastered the fine art of wood burning. Naturally, flames should be present until only charcoal remains. Of course, if there are no flames, something's wrong. If there are fire bricks in the firebox, they should be tan, not black. Steel or cast iron parts in the firebox should be light to dark brown, not black and shiny. With properly seasoned wood, correct air intake, and loading, you should expect instant ignition, a one-match light. If the appliance has a glass door with an air wash, it should be clear. If it doesn't have an air wash, the doors will be hazy, but they should not be totally black. And then lastly, the exhaust or the smoke coming from the fire at the top of the chimney should be clear or white. When all these signs are present, sit back and enjoy your fire, the warmth and the ambiance, because you've mastered a good fire. Our discussion would not be complete without talking about some of the don'ts. Never burn household garbage or cardboard in your fireplace or wood stove. Plastics, foam, and colored ink on magazines, boxes, and wrappers produce harmful chemicals when burned. Never burn coated, painted, or pressure-treated wood because they also release toxic chemicals when burned. Never burn ocean driftwood, plywood, particle board, or any wood with glue on or in it. They all release toxic chemicals. Never burn wet, rotted, diseased, or moldy wood. Do not use flammable liquid igniters. Keep all household items far away from the appliance or the fire. We recommend at least 3 feet at a bare minimum. More is better. Remove ashes into a metal container with a cover, and then store that container outdoors on a masonry slab and far away from wood products like a deck or the home. The don'ts that we've discussed here are a bare minimum when building a fire. They should be used in conjunction with common sense, local guidelines and requirements, including any that may be recommended by your local fire department. If you are unfamiliar with your local municipality's requirements, we strongly encourage you to contact them. Following a safe plan for building fires in your fireplace and using common sense and proper preparation will give you hours of enjoyment from your next fire. For more information on fireplaces and fire safety, visit these websites: Chimney Safety Institute of America, the United States Environmental Protection Agency, and the United States Fire Administration. You will find a wealth of information at each of these sites to help you enjoy your wood burning experience. This concludes the Fireplaces and Building Fires presentation of our Smart Tips series. We hope you have enjoyed this presentation and found it to be beneficial. We also would like to remind you Specsure Property Inspections is a full-service home inspection company offering over 20 years' experience in a full range of property inspection services. Please visit our website at specsure.com for more information. Thank you for visiting with us today, and we hope you are able to return soon and enjoy future presentations. Have a great day.